Elon Musk presented his ideas to build the Hyperloop in August 2013, a visionary concept that would change public transportation as we know it. The Hyperloop promised to be a high-speed form of transportation that would be faster than commercial jets, immune to weather, and entirely powered by renewable energy. However, nearly a decade after Musk's statement, and with multiple firms and organizations working on the concept, what steps have been taken to make this vision a reality? Will Hyperloop ever become a reality? Or is it merely a pipe dream? That is not going to happen. Let us investigate. Here's a quick rundown of this cutting-edge technology. Elon Musk did not come up with the concept of ultra-high-speed transportation via vacuum tunnels. In truth, the concept dates back to 1799, when an English mechanical engineer named George Medhurst invented a railway system capable of transporting passengers and cargo at high speeds through pressurized tubes. The notion would later evolve into a variety of different innovations with somewhat different names, such as vac train, atmospheric rail, pneumatic railway, and lastly Musk's Hyperloop. All of these concepts share the concept of propelling trains or pods inside an evacuated tube or tunnel. This method would significantly reduce the amount of friction and air resistance that would normally generate drag and slow down any moving object within. Because of the lower air resistance, this technique may theoretically transport people at hypersonic speeds. Musk's Hyperloop is based on the same concept and consists of three major components. The first is a closed tube or tunnel that can run above or below ground. This tube will operate in a partial vacuum to reduce drag and allow passenger pods to travel at high speeds. The pods themselves, which will convey passengers, will be the second component. In a pressured environment, the tubes contrast. Finally, Musk's idea includes specially designed terminals to accommodate the movement of passengers to and from pressurized pods. These terminals must also be capable of containing the low-pressure environment created by the tubes when the pods enter and exit the station. Hyperloop Alpha, Musk's white paper from 2013. He revealed his intentions to build a Hyperloop track that would travel from Los Angeles to San Francisco in a straight line that nearly followed the Interstate 5 highway. According to Musk, this suggested system would reduce the usual 6-hour travel from Los Angeles to San Francisco to just over half an hour, with a top speed of more than 1,200 kilometers per hour, or virtually the speed of sound. Additional firms involved in the present Hyperloop development have developed plans for additional routes throughout the last 10 years. The boring firms Washington, D.C. to New York, Hyperloop Ones, Chicago to Columbus to Pittsburgh, Transpose Calgary to Edmonton, and Hyperloop Pits Abu Dhabi to Dubai are some of these routes. When Musk originally revealed his Hyperloop proposals in 2013, he did so in a way that invited others to expand on his ideas, something that I believe has the potential to fix the stinking traffic problem. Furthermore, the Hyperloop Alpha, which was developed by both Tesla and SpaceX, was provided as an open-source design that anybody can use, adapt, and improve as they see appropriate. By 2015, SpaceX had built a 1.6-kilometer test track in Hawthorne, California, which was later used to test pod designs developed by various organizations and institutions in a yearly design competition sponsored by the firm. One of these organizations is Hyperloop One, which is arguably the world leader in Hyperloop technologies. The company, formerly known as Virgin Hyperloop One, was launched in 2014. Their goal was to make the Hyperloop concept a reality. Although the business has made significant technological adjustments to Musk's first design from 2013, the essential principle of transporting pressurized pods in evacuated tubes remains. Out of all the Hyperloop players, Hyperloop One has probably accomplished the most in terms of creating and testing the technology. By October of 2016, they had finished work on a 500-meter test track in Nevada known as the Development Loop, or Dev Loop for short. In July of 2017, they unveiled their first prototype pod, dubbed XP1. This prototype would shortly break the world speed record for Hyperloop technologies, reaching 387 kilometers per hour in December. In November 2020, Hyperloop One will launch a second prototype pod named XP2. The business achieved a significant milestone when it completed the first human experiment of a Hyperloop-like transportation system. The test was done on the Nevada test track of Hyperloop 1 and reached a top speed of 172 kilometers per hour. Although this was a significant advancement in Hyperloop technology, critics pointed out that Hyperloop 1's most recent results were a far cry from what Hyperloop was initially envisioned to be. For one thing, Hyperloop promises to be a revolutionary technology that will revolutionize the transportation environment in the same way that the commercial airplane did decades ago. However, Hyperloop 1 has only achieved a fraction of what was originally planned. The maximum speeds attained by the company's experimental pods were nowhere close to the theoretical 1,200 kilometers per hour of the Hyperloop. It didn't help that the business stated in early 2022 that it would abandon construction of a passenger Hyperloop system in favor of cargo transit. During this transformation, Hyperloop 1 also laid off more than half of its entire workforce, marking a full halt and lack of commitment to continue to develop Hyperloop for people transportation. Hyperloop Transport Technologies is another notable player in Hyperloop technology. Hyperloop TT is an American research firm specializing in the development of commercial transport systems based on Elon Musk's Hyperloop. While considerably earlier in their system development than Hyperloop 1, the world's first and only full-sized Hyperloop test track, located in Thalys, France, is home to Hyperloop TT. The business Hyperloop TT is also the first in the world to exhibit a full-scale Hyperloop passenger capsule named the Canera 1. There are also plans to build a high-speed freight and container system in Hamburg, Germany, dubbed the Superport. This futuristic port will use self-driving technologies and cars to control and transfer containers between ports linked by vacuum-sealed tracks. Aside from the above-stated plans, Hyperloop TT has also struck a deal with Abu Dhabi to create a Hyperloop system connecting the city to Dubai. Despite these accomplishments and partnerships, Hyperloop Transport Technologies remains a long way from making Musk's 2013 concept a reality. Despite the fact that the business built the world's first full-scale Hyperloop capsule, there has been little to no news regarding its current progress. It was supposed to be ready for passenger usage by 2019. However, this never came to fruition. Even the Abu Dhabi track, which was supposed to open for commercial usage in 2023, appears to be a distant memory. However, unlike Hyperloop 1, Hyperloop TT appears to be completely committed to developing a Hyperloop system capable of transporting passengers over long distances in record time. Only time will tell where their research and development efforts will lead them. Do you think Hyperloop will ever become the transportation system of the future? Let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe to our channel Luxe Haven and don't forget to hit the bell icon.